friends, today we're gonna make a moodscape. So we're gonna pick a mood or an emotion that we want our artwork to portray. We're going to use line and color to show that. So here are the things you can choose from, and there are more options than just this. These are all landscapes, pictures of land, and you're going to pick one that you think looks good or create your own. I kind of like this one here. So I'm gonna draw that with a black pastel. So what I'm gonna do is make a horizon line to divide my space. And this one has like a river in it. And as it moves further away, the river gets really small. That creates something called depth that makes my paper look deep. So it looks like the river's moving away because it goes from big to small. I'm going to make some rounded mountains. I think I want my piece to depict a calm mood. So I'm using these lines that kind of have a little bit of an arc to them because to me that feels calm. Maybe I'll switch out. The picture I have there shows a sun, but I think a moon feels more calm. And then I'm gonna put some really wavy clouds. All right, the next step is to choose lines that show that emotion or mood. So I have different papers with pictures of lines for you. I'm gonna look at this one here, and I'm gonna fill these areas I've created with lines that feel calm. To me, this kind of line feels calm, and I'm turning it into a pattern. A pattern is something that repeats. And I'm gonna fill each space with some sort of line pattern. These swirly lines feel kind of calm to me. And I'm going to go ahead and time lapse you while I finish filling this. Now my paper is filled with lines that feel calm to me, and I need to pick a color scheme. We're going to choose warm or cool colors. Your paint sets are set up like this. Cool colors are on one side, warm colors are on the other side. So I want you to look and see which color scheme you feel like represents your mood. To me, cool colors feel calm. So I am going to choose a cool color. I'm gonna use this greenish yellow to start. And I'm gonna fill one area with this greenish yellow. I'm kind of trying to stay off the black, but guess what? You're gonna get on it a little bit, and that's okay. I do want that black to show through because I love that beautiful pattern you made. Now, when you are painting, you always must remember that your paintbrush is like a ballerina. Ballerinas dance on their tiptoes. These are the tiptoes of the paintbrush. They never ever scoot on their bottoms. This is the bottom of the paintbrush. If you are scooting on your bottom, your paper is going to rip. And guess what? Nobody wants to go to the booty scooting ballet. It's no fun there. So I'm gonna fill areas. If I want to switch colors, I'm dipping in the water and then onto the sponge. And I'll do that in just a moment. So I'm finishing filling this area. Now I'm ready for a new color. I'm going into my water and then I'm wiping onto the sponge. I'm not stabbing the sponge. It's a really light wipe just to clean off that paintbrush. And I think I'm gonna use this light blue around here. And I'm gonna keep working like this until each of my areas is full of either all warm colors or all cool colors. So since I chose cool colors, I'm only using this half of the palette. I'm not dipping into that half at all. That half is for someone else at my table. It's like you're dividing it in half and choosing only one half to use. And you don't need to use realistic colors. It's okay if you choose to use purple for the ground. The ground isn't purple, but it could be in your art because this art is not necessarily about making the world look real. This art is about depicting a mood in a landscape or a picture of land. You can see that my piece is full of paint. If I lose some of the black that I had before, I can always trace back over when I'm finished to make it nice and clear. If you accidentally do go over the black, your best bet is, and I'll do it right here on purpose, so I went over it, is to spread your paint really thin, and then you can still see the black. So I kind of clean my brush off and then just go back over it. And that way I don't need to re-outline because I can still see the black. So I have this landscape here. It's all about calm moods. I used calm lines and a calm color scheme to depict that. I'm excited to see what your moodscape looks like.